What's up guys, it's Andrew at Night. What we've got for you guys today is a review of the Zenus premium case for the Galaxy S3. I can't actually find what this thing's exactly called, but I'll try and find it for you and put it in the title, and obviously I'll put a link in the description as well so you can buy one of these. Big thanks to Zenus for sending this out for review. So let's get into it. I've been using it for about 3 or 4 days. Crikey. As you guys who follow me on Twitter know, I've been in Cyprus for a week in Ayia Napa, so I didn't use it then because I didn't have it, but since I've got back I've been using it, and I've been just testing it out for sort of different everyday situations, things I normally do when I get a case to review. But the first thing you'll notice is it looks like real leather. Now if I smell it, it doesn't smell like real leather, but it looks really nice, it looks executive, and unlike some of the leather cases I've seen, it's really matte. It's not however shiny it looks on camera. That's because it's on camera. It's really nice and matte, so it feels and looks quite expensive. Whereas I think it was Noriv sent me one where the leather was this weird shiny texture and it just looked really tacky. This looks really nice. I think it's a nice balance between looking quite smart and formal with foam and looking sort of casual enough that I can feel I can use this for everyday use, and not look like I've sort of just broken out of an office or something. But on the inside you can see you've got this really nice design in here. And I apologise for my voice, I've got a bit of a cold. Flick it around, it's the right way, there you go. And then here it says Zenus. And you can see you got this really nice, and this is felt, you got this really nice design of sort of like, it looks quite tacky, it's quite cool, I'm kind of digging it. And that sort of nice felty feel is sort of also here on the inside of the flaps. Sorry, my phone's vibrating. And that's nice. And then on the side you've got this dyed leather. There's a couple of different colour choices. I went with green and black, so I think it looks really cool, and it's kind of Androidy. But we'll just put the phone in it. And just quickly bear in mind, I am wearing, well I'm not wearing, my phone is wearing a gel skin on the back, so it's going to be slightly snugger than it normally is, but having used this with and without the gel skin on, I can tell you it fits really nicely if you don't have one on, and you can get away with having one on as well, which is why I haven't taken it off. On the back you can see it looks slightly wonky here, so you sort of massage it around a bit and you get it to line up quite nicely. And again, it lines up slightly better when you don't have a gel skin on, but you do put it on and it looks really good, fits really nicely. Camera is completely unobscured for photos and things like that, so that's perfect. Now if you don't have any cards in the wallet or anything in this little pocket here, when you close it on the screen it is really loose. You see how much that's moving there, and that is in direct contact with the screen. This is quite soft, this leather, but if you're sort of a nervous disposition, you might not like that just because it can move a bit and potentially scratch it if you've got a grain of dirt or something inside. But the way I've been using this, and the reason I really like this case is obviously it does have a wallet functionality. So what I've been normally doing is got a bunch of train tickets, tube ticket, and I keep those in here. Obviously these are used, but I keep whichever ones I'm using on that day. And then I'm just going to put my credit card in here so you can't see the numbers. I've had my credit card in here, and then also I've got a bunch of cards and stuff in my wallet, so you know, drop a couple of those across. Jellyskins card. Let's put it that way so it's more colourful. So you can rock that, and then an expired travel card. Look at that mugshot. Whew. Putting that. So you can see you can easily get 3. Oh, he says that. We would have problems with the last one. Come on, there you go. And this does loosen up the more you use it, like any sort of leather case like this. So you can easily get 3 cards in there and a bunch of tickets, and then when you close it down, it's really snug. It can move a tiny bit again just because it's only anchored here, but not loads. And in your pocket, that's not going to move. That's going to sit really nice and tight. You can see that when you have stuff in, it does bow slightly here, just again because it's only pulled down here by this one strap. I imagine the more you use it, it may start to warp slightly more, or what some people were saying with some other leather. I can't speak. I apologise for this. Some other leather cases, you can wrap an elastic band or something around here, then put some books in it overnight, and it can sort of warp the leather a little bit more to the phone shape. In the front, you can see here you've got a grill for your speaker, so you can hear it when it's in the case, and there is a really thin gauze there, which you can't really see on camera. There's really thin gauze which will stop any sort of significant chunks getting down in there. When you've got it closed up, you can see around the side, you've got pretty good protection on this side. Corner's fine, nothing's going to bump it. The top is slightly exposed, but again, drop protection is going to be protected, and the same here. On this side, that's your biggest, probably one of your biggest gaps here, but it's still, if you drop it, case is going to hit first. And on the bottom here again, it's quite exposed, especially when this corner comes up. But again, if you drop it, it's going to hit the case first. It's just if you've got keys or coins in your pocket, you might want to be a little bit wary, because one could potentially get under here, and then combined with that small amount of movement, that could damage the screen. But I mean, fit and finish is really, really nice. Fits really snugly in here. I'm not like concerned that it's going to drop out. Here you've got a little gap for a lanyard or a phone charm, whatever. So it's nice they've included that. There's a lot of features of this case, which is why I really like it. You've got the full wallet functionality instead of just one card. You've actually got this, which I haven't seen on a phone case before for the Galaxy S series, any of them, and this is really nice having that there. You've also got, which I think is the money maker here, on the back, you've got a kickstand. And this is a really nice kickstand. It's leather, but it feels kind of secure and tight. It's got a little strap there, just to keep it there, but it's also got a magnet, so you get a really nice satisfying click, and you know that's not going anywhere. You can shake it around, that's not going to come out until you want it to. So that's a really good implementation of the kickstand. And as it's a leather case, it doesn't really add much more bulk, and they've just sort of managed to get every bit of functionality they can out of this, which I really like. So you can use it like that with this open here, or you can alternatively open it and have it balanced sort of on itself. Come on. There you go, which is slightly more difficult to do, but it does work fine either way. I've been using this as a nightstand. I have my clock here, a night clock that just pulls up full screen, it's not very bright, so that's been working nicely. And also I did a train journey and I watched a film like this. Felt like a bit of an idiot, but it worked fine, so it's really good for that. And also on my desk I just have it to one side, so I might watch a movie on Netflix on this and I can use the MacBook for something else, or just have a clock, or if you check my email or whatever, so that works really nicely. Clasp here is metal. It's got a nice little finish around there, which you can't really see. You can see all the fit and finish, and the finishing on the stitching is really good. I'll get some good shots here so you can see it. See, the quality is really, really nice, all the stitching and the leather. You've got a metal Zenus logo on the front, which I think is really nice. It does scratch up quite easily, but can't really be helped as long as it's getting scratched as opposed to the phone. It says Zenus on the kickstand, and all the quality around here again is really nice. You can see the magnet there. Other thing I do like about this is when it flashes, you can see here, it's open enough that you can see the light and you can see the colour. So when I have it on my nightstand, even if I don't have the kickstand open, I just have it there, or if I've got it on my desk in the day, you can see from here that you do have a message, which I quite like. That's about it really, guys, for this case. I really like this. If you're going for a big wallet style case, and obviously it does add a bit of bulk because it's a thick leather case, but even saying that, the phone's so thin to start with, it's not been a massive problem for me. I can still fit it in most of my skinnier trousers. But if you do want that wallet functionality, this is by far the best implementation of a wallet I've seen for the Galaxy S3 as far as cases go, and I think that kickstand is just a really nice little bonus that I really, really like. I thought Samsung should have put a kickstand on the device itself, to be honest, but it's nice to see case companies doing that for us. Only thing I would say is that if you don't have anything in here, it is a bit loose at the front, which annoyed me slightly, but then when I got to using it, it was fine when you actually have things in. And that's really the only negative of this, guys. It's really, really nice. I'm loving it. Quality feels like it's going to stand up to anything. It's really nice. Drop protection, pretty decent, and just means I don't have to carry a wallet anymore, which gives me more pocket space. So that's my review of the Zenus, and again, I can't really remember the name, but it'll be in the description and the title, case for the Galaxy S3. I sound really sucky-uppy because it's a review, but you guys know I don't just suck up for these case reviews. I've got so many that I can afford to sort of tell the truth when I get them, and also there'd not really be any point in me doing it because I wouldn't really enjoy it if I was having to lie. But this is a really nice case. I really can't think of anything negative apart from that little fit and finish problem when you don't have anything in the front. Oh, and also the other thing is these cards do touch. You can't really see down there, but the first card does touch, and the second one potentially if it's quite thick. So again, I'm not too worried because this Gorilla Glass is really good and strong. But I made sure I put my RBS card at the back just because that's the most sort of scratchy, and put these softer ones at the front. And I am going to put a screen shield on this, and I think it should be fine, because the way this clips around here, it doesn't actually go to the front of the phone, it just clips around the bezel. So I think it should be fine with a screen shield, which sort of will give me the whole package, or the protection I'm looking for. And you can use it with a gel skin on the back, which I love, because I love these gel skins. So that's been my review of the Zenus. Again, don't know the name of the case. PM me or comment with any questions. And if you haven't seen me before, please subscribe. Please comment on any sort of videos you want to see, whether it be more case reviews, more app reviews, vlogs, whatever. And I'll see you guys next time. Ta-ra!